Hello students, today we will be doing about congruency of triangles. Before going on to specifically look for congruency of triangles, we will try to see what does congruency mean. Congruency means two figures which are same in shape and size. So if you take two circles and draw them of the same radius, they will be same in shape as well as size. So two circles with same radius will always be congruent. Same way, if you take a look at two squares of the same side will be congruent. So it's very easy to get circles and squares congruent. But when we come to triangles, it is not as simple because we have different types of triangles based on their properties of sides and angles. So we will be looking into how can we prove two triangles to be congruent. So we will be going through the criteria for proving two triangles congruent. So if we take a look at the first criteria, which is side, 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 for these two triangles, you can see I have colored the first side AB with red color. So the measurement of that is equal to the same color of the other triangle, that is DE. Then we have the side BC equals to EF and the side AC equals to DF. So the two triangles have got their three sides equal to each other. So these two triangles are congruent. We will go to write about this in this manner. So first of all, we write the two triangles which we are going to show it as congruent and write their sides equal now. So we have AB equals to BE, BC equals to EF and AC equals to BF. So we have written all the three sides as equal. Now we go to write triangle ABC congruent to triangle. This is the symbol of congruency. Equal to sign means that the sizes are equal and this sign is of similarity, same in shape. So these two triangles are congruent by the rule SSS. Let's see the second rule of proving two triangles congruent. That is side angle side. Means two sides and one angle of two triangles should be equal. Now let us mark and see. So if I take AB equals to BE, first side, and the second side I mark it first, that is BC equals to EF. So two sides are marked. Now that third, the angle which is going to come has to be a particular angle that is coming in between the two sides which has been taken as equal. So for this triangle, the two sides which we have used as equal is AB and BC. So the angle coming in between them is angle B. And same way, here between these two equal sides is this angle. You cannot have, based on these two equal sides, any other angle. It means if these two sides are equal, you cannot have two triangles congruent if angle A is equals to angle D. So there is no alternative for SAS. When two sides and one angle are equal, we need to have the angle coming between the two equal sides. Let us write it now about the sides and the angles which are equal. So in triangle ABC and triangle BEF, first side equal is AB equals to BE. Second one, we write the angle, that is angle B equals to angle E, and then we have BC equals to EF. Now the two triangles, we will write it as congruent by the rule SAS. So very important here to remember that the equal angle has to be between the two equal sides. Let us now look at the third rule for congruency of triangles, where we will be having two angles and the included side as equal. So I have taken two triangles here, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. In this you can see angle A has been marked equal to angle B. Side AB is marked as side PQ and angle B is marked as angle Q. So you can see the equal side which is there is in between the two included angles. Okay, so then the triangles get congruent by the rule angle side angle. Okay, so let us write it over here. So I am writing the two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So first of all, we will take angle E equals to angle P. Then we will write AB equals to PQ. And then we have angle B equals to angle Q. So we get the two triangles, triangle ABC, congruent to triangle PQR by the rule angle side angle. In this rule, one more thing to remember, it's not necessary always the side need to be between the included between the two equal angles. So we will see that as a separate rule in the next one. Now we come to the fourth rule, where two angles and one side are equal, but the side is not between the two angles which are equal. So you can see here, I have angle E equals to angle P, angle P equals to angle Q, but the sides equal are AC and PR. The location of the side should be the same for both the triangles. Like, if the side AC was equal to QR, then the two triangles will not be congruent. They have to be at the same place. Like this angle is there, opposite to this angle is this side, and this angle is equal to this one. So opposite to that side only has to be equal. Then only the two triangles become congruent by angle side. So let us do the writing of it. So in triangle ABC and angle PQR, we have angle A equals to angle P, angle B equals to angle Q, and AC equals to PR. So we have two angles and one side equal. So we write the two triangles congruent by the rule angle to angle side. So keep in mind the third rule, which is angle side angle, and this fourth rule, angle side, they have difference only in one way. The side in the previous one was in between the two angles, but here it is not in between the two angles but at the same location. Now let us see the fifth and the last rule for proving two triangles congruent. And this rule becomes specifically for a particular type of triangle, that is a right angle triangle. So the rule says in the two triangles, right here means right angle 90 degree has to be there. when you know in a right angle triangle, the longest side is the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse of both the triangles should be equal. And then one more side of both the triangles should be equal. So you take a look at this figure, ABC and triangle PQR. We have angle B equals to angle Q. And then the hypotenuse AC of the first triangle is equal to PR of the other triangle. And one more side here, BC and QR of both the triangles are equal. In such a case, the two triangles become congruent by RHS, that is right hypotenuse side. So we have over here in triangle ABC and PQR. So first thing I will write is the angle P is equal to angle Q, that is the right angle. Then the hypotenuse AC is equal to PQ or PR, and then another side BC is equals to QR. So now triangle ABC congruent triangle PQR by the rule RHS. Now we will come to another important part of this congruency of triangles. In any of the sums, if we have proved the two triangles as congruent, after that the remaining three things which we have not made use of while proving congruent can be written as equal to each other. So you'll be seeing that part, and that when we write it as a particular side equal to a particular side of the two congruent triangles, or the angles as equal, we need to give a reason for it. And that reason in short is written as CPCT. Okay? Full form of it is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we'll be seeing about the first rule when the two sides in the two triangles are congruent by side, what we can write it as equal. So currently in these two triangles, we have got the two triangles congruent by SSS. So the three sides are used. Now three angles are left. So I can write now angle A equals to angle B, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. We can write this only after we have shown the two triangles as congruent. Now let us see that CPCT part forms with this second rule where the two triangles are congruent by side angle side. So from the rule, two sides and one angle has already been made use of. So let us see what we can write equal here. So because two sides are already used up, so the third side which is left, we can write that one as AC equals to BF. These two can be written as equal. Then angle A equals to angle B, and the last one, angle C, can be written equals to angle F. So these are the three things we are able to write based on the triangles being congruent with SAS. With this third rule, the sides and the angles which we can write equal are, you can see we did not make use of angle C and angle R for proving congruent. Once that has been proved congruent, we can write now angle C is equals to angle R. The side BC was not used, so BC at the same place in the other triangle is QR, and then AC is equals to PR. So here we are able to write two sides and one of the angles as equal. In this fourth rule, we had made use of two angles and one side. So we are left with one angle and two sides. So by corresponding parts of congruent triangles, that is CPCT, we can write the following things as equal. We can write BC, we can write ABC equals to QR. You can write AB equals to PQ, and we can write angle C equals to angle R. When we get two triangles congruent by right hypotenuse side, that is RHS, so here 190 degree is used and two sides are used. So we are left with two angles to write it as equal and one more side. So angle A will be equal to angle B, angle C will be equal to angle R, and the leftover side AB equals to PQ. So we have shown triangles congruent by all the 5 rules, and after proving congruent with each of the rule, what we can write as equal, that has been shown. Remember, once the two triangles are congruent, we write the remaining things equal. We need to mention the reason CPCT. What I am going to explain to you is a very important thing and helpful one for getting the two triangles congruent. See, whenever you go to two triangles congruent, it is all about getting three things equal, which can be sides, which can be angles. How to find these equal is a thing which most students find it difficult. So I am going to help you out with few of the ways by which we can get angles or sides equal in proving two triangles as congruent. I start with the first one, which is very important, that is given. Every question will provide you with some information telling that this side is equal to this side, or this particular angle is equal to this particular angle. So that we have to notice it, and the best way to notice it is to read the question, draw the figure, and write those given parts equal, which is provided in the question, mark it in the figure. Okay, so this is the first thing you get to see the question. When you write the given part, remember to use them while proving congruent. The second one, which I am going to tell you about getting them equal, is another one which will come a lot of times. And these angles are always equal, that is vertically opposite angles. Whenever you get lines getting crisscrossed, there are 4 angles formed. 2 of them I have marked, okay, one opposite to the other, so they are equal by vertically opposite angles. Another 2 are there, upward and downward for this. They will also be equal, but currently I have marked the ones which are coming inside the triangle. So these 2 angles will be equal by vertically opposite angles. I will write those 2 angles. This one is angle APB equals to angle BPC. So whenever you get 2 triangles formed in this shape, try to look for vertically opposite angles. The third one, which I am telling about getting equal, is about the angle where you get 2 angles equal when the lines are provided parallel. So alternate angles is the angle which will get equal only when the lines are parallel. So if your question provides me with this information that lines are parallel, try looking for alternate angles. And there is a very simple way to look for alternate angles. Like you see, I am making this letter Z. So when I am making this letter Z, we have this angle and this angle coming over there, and these 2 are equal by alternate angles. So if I write these 2 angles, angle B is equal to angle C, and if I go to make the reverse thing like this, then I am getting A and angle E coming. So these are also equal by alternate angles. So you will look for alternate angles the moment lines are given parallel to you. The fourth way by which we can get 2 angles equal is again based on lines given to you parallel. We have already seen that in the previous one when lines are parallel to look for alternate angles. If you have got alternate angles equal or not, if you need more angles, try to see if corresponding angles are available there or not. So here in this diagram which I have drawn, you can see this angle which I am marking is above this transversal and towards back side of this parallel line. Okay. Same place angle again above the transversal and back side of the parallel line is this angle. So these two angles will become equal by corresponding angles. Okay. So if I go to write those angles, angle ABC equals to angle DEC. So these two angles are equal by corresponding angles. But remember, very few sums you will have where you will get the angles equal by corresponding angles and the triangles become congruent. Very few sums will have it. The fifth one over here, to get angles equal, is a common angle. Many sums you will get angles equal by this way. So follow, I have drawn first of all a triangle ABC, okay, and angle on that I have drawn B and BC as two lines, and then I have picked up two specific triangles. One of them is triangle ABE, okay, which I am getting the angles which will come in that are the angles which I am marking here. So these are the angles which I am getting in triangle ABE. Next one is triangle ABC. I will mark the angles of this triangle also. So you can see a particular angle has been marked twice. Okay, that is angle A. So this angle becomes the common angle. It is this angle for the triangle ABE and also for the triangle ACT. So we go to write it now. Angle BAE equals angle CA. So look for common angles, especially when you find that one triangle is inside another triangle. A part of them are overlapping. Then you look for common angles. But then one instruction, never go for common angles simply because the two angles are having the same alphabet. Never go by that. Now we will come to the common side. I have drawn a triangle and then out of that I have taken two specific triangles, that is triangle BCD and triangle CBE. I have marked them with different colors. So for the first triangle BCD, we have got the side BD, DC and BC. Okay? And for this triangle BCE, we have got the side BC, BE and EC, and you can see that this particular side over here is coming in both the triangle. So we can write here BC is equals to CB as common side. Again, when the two triangles, some part of it is overlapping each other, look for the common side. It should be the side for both the triangles. Come to is the median. You should know what is meant by a median. A median is a line drawn from the vertex, any of the vertex of a triangle, and then it should join the midpoint of the opposite side. Midpoint. So midpoint means the point of the line which divides it into two equal halves. So that is what I have made here. Mark here BD equals to DC. Okay. So the moment you will get median given in the question, the side where it is going and touching will be divided into two equal parts. So we write BD equals to DC. Next we come to is altitude of a triangle. Altitude is a line drawn from the vertex and it is drawn perpendicular on the opposite side. So here EN is perpendicular to BC. So whenever altitude is there, it is EN here perpendicular to BC. As a result, the two angles we will get it as 90 degree and so we get two angles equal. That is angle ANB is equal to angle ANC and they are both 90 degrees. Now we come to the next one is angle bisector. Angle bisector is a line which will divide the angle into two equal halves. So in this triangle ABC, I have taken AB to be the angle bisector and as a result I will get angle BAB equals to angle CAB. So the moment the question provides you with angle bisector, see the figure and write the two angles as equal, mark it as equal. So we write here angle BAB equals to angle CAB. So these are the 9 ways I have shown you by which you can get the sides or the angles equal. If you remember them, it will greatly help you to get the two triangles proved congruent. And once you have proved it congruent, any other thing asked to prove becomes easier. Hope this topic, the way I have explained, it will make your task easier, understanding better, and give you the sums based on congruency of triangles in a correct way and get appreciated with the work which you have done. If you have liked this video, kindly subscribe it. Thank you.